right there. Well, Coffee Time friends, how y'all doing? It is Thursday night, and we are going to have ham and sweet potatoes. Miss Pam and Joe sent us a ham. We're going to use it for Christmas, but we're also going to use it for a Thursday night. Look at these sweet potatoes. These are just, I don't know where Mama even got these.
I raised them.
Oh, you raised them?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're good.
They're the biggest ones I raised. The most of them was little. I got them out late.
That's what I said. I thought you only had some little fingerlings. Here's the ham. We've sliced off some of the spiral cut. Mama's going to doctor it up. I'll let her get started on that while I downsize these potatoes a little bit. We're going to have baked potatoes, but these are huge, and it'll take them a minute. So let's get these down to, they'll take fewer minutes. How's that sound?
Fewer minutes sounds.
Let's see. So I'm going to basically slice them, but we're not going to fry them. Just slicing them all about the same thickness. Can y'all see? And we're going to put them in the stack cooker. And Mom and I won't eat a whole one of these a piece. So
Maybe you shouldn't. Well, you did good on them.
I just trimmed them good. We'll eat them in the morning. We love sweet potatoes for breakfast. That used to be one of our treats. Mama would come up with sweet potatoes for breakfast. And they were always so good. You could do these in the oven. It'd be like roasting them. Same kind of deal. See, I'm just cutting them like that too. Look how clean they are on the inside. Beautiful. I love a good sweet potato.
Oh, this is just blackberry jelly.
We never use blackberry.
Well, I can't find the others, so usually I use grape.
Usually we use grape, yeah.
I have to open up another jar if I've done that. And a squirt of mustard. And some brown sugar. What's that, about 2 tablespoons?
Yeah.
I've got that old stuff back this evening.
Mama, this will be enough for tonight. I just trimmed the ends off
That'll
of
be
this.
alright.
That'll be fine. We'll put it in the
We'll fix
refrigerator.
it again.
Look at that. One sweet potato made a mountain of potatoes. Now Mama's got in this mustard, the brown sugar, and some blackberry seedless.
When I say jelly, I always
Why don't you
mean,
put a little pancake syrup in that as well?
I might need to make it a little thinner to go
Uh-huh.
over all of it.
So see, here's what we got going on in there. And that is mustard, brown sugar, and blackberry jelly. We normally use grape jelly, but you can use any kind you want.
Apple or anything.
I don't know about apple. I don't think apple would add a lot of flavor. But maple syrup adds a lot of flavor.
I'm just going to put is that a tablespoon?
Tablespoon of pancake syrup. If you've never used pancake syrup on a ham, you're missing out. That thins it down quite a bit.
Spread it over all of it.
And it smells delicious. I can
My mommy always fixed jelly, and your granny did too.
I think it's a very common fix for ham. And it makes it delicious, and it glazes it. So it's not going to be, it's just going to glaze it over. All that's going to melt down in there beautifully. And you're just going to have a glaze. We do this on the big ham, put it on top. Sometimes we add a little pineapple juice to it.
I'm not going to put nothing on these because we'll dab it with butter and brown sugar when it comes out, when it's hot, okay?
Put a little bit of, I put a drop of water. Just steam on that. Put about 2 tablespoons of water in there. So this will make a beautiful glaze. And that's going to go in the easy bake. This is so simple, folks. If you have a ham, if you have leftover ham, this is good to do leftover ham after Christmas
I put water in there and I'll put this in there.
as well. Mama put about 2 tablespoons of filtered water. I can tell you it's good because I just got a little in my finger and it tastes wonderful. Brown sugar, mustard. Mustard give it a little extra tang. Blackberry. The blackberry's better than the grape.
We used to use blackberry or grape either one,
Yeah.
because I make blackberry all the time.
It's very good. Very delicious. I'm turning that tater back in because we definitely don't need both of them. We won't eat all that. We'll still have enough for a breakfast.
I put down 15 minutes for the
15
ham.
minutes. Ham's cooked. It's already done. We're not cooking a raw ham. It's already cooked, ready to go. The potato will bake very quickly in the microwave. And yes, we're using a microwave and the stack cooker because it's so quick and easy. And it's Thursday night and it's 20 to 7. If we cook for an hour and a half, it'll be 20 till bedtime. What are y'all eating? What you got going on tonight? Mama, did you taste of this?
No, I didn't.
It's very good. I had a great glaze. I think I like this one. The Wobbles Flint. That glaze can be used on pork chops too. No, no, no. Too sweet. But each their own. Patricia, you don't like sweet. A lot of people use apple cider vinegar in a mix. Evening, John and Mama from Oregon. Love ham with glaze. It's very good, Virginia. I thought my hands have got glaze on them. Merry Christmas, John and Mama. Hey, Retha, how are you? Let's come back down here. Good evening, John and Mama. Hey, Susan. Good evening, Dawn. How are you? Y'all need to go do a podcast with y'all sweet tea. Tessa, I know Darian put you all up to that today because I've seen it. It would probably be easier for us now that we don't have little Maggie, but it was impossible for us to travel when Maggie was here. So we may get down there before too long. I think they're going to be doing the podcast on and on, and we would like to. We really would. It'd be fun. But yeah, I had seen there was 400 or 500 of y'all watching or some there, and he said all of y'all go to John and Mama's page and tell them to come for a podcast. So y'all convinced me. We'll try to make that happen. And he did announce today that the starter kit, the one I showed you with the 2 mason jars, the peach and the regular tea, today's the last day to order to guarantee before Christmas. They'll have some more, so you can keep order, but you may not get it by the 24th. Christmas Eve is on the 24th, so probably the 23rd would be the last day you could possibly get a delivery because they don't deliver on Sunday. So, do y'all know how close Christmas is? Do y'all know that we're looking at not this Sunday, but the next Sunday's Christmas Eve? My, how time do fly. And it is holding to its word.
I'm going to say this. Maybe, I will have the trees.
Before Christmas?
Before Christmas. Hopefully maybe Sunday. Instead of us having Sunday lunch, we might just have
No, wait a minute. Not instead of, in addition to, is what the word.
Well, in addition to. I thought I was going to get out of there.
Remember, I've seen the trees. And yes, they're beautiful. And yes, it's very festive. I'll give you a little sneak peek right now.
Show them. You sneak and show them. I'm going to get
So
you.
there's the Tupperware tree. And over there's the Friends tree. And I don't think you can see the other one in there.
Quit showing
But
them.
we can't do that instead of eating.
You need a bologna sandwich and then show.
No, I'll take a bologna sandwich. Go ahead, Mama.
I hope we'll show on Sunday. I'm hoping. I'm not making a promise.
Either this Sunday or next Sunday. And next Sunday's Christmas Eve.
Christmas. No, yeah, it's Christmas. It will be this Sunday, hopefully, so they can see it. They've been asking for it. I've been working at it.
Are you working on your last one now?
Yeah. I've got a few more things I want to do to that one out there. I don't know if I'm going to or not. But this is the last one. I've got the lights on it and some of the stuff on it. But when I get it finished, tomorrow, Saturday, we'll show on Sunday, hopefully.
Hopefully.
There's a fantasy of trees at Knoxville.
Yeah.
And it's, I hope I ain't telling it wrong, for the children's home. I mean, the children's hospital puts it on.
I think so. I don't know. I've never been.
I'm sure. I've been. I love it. There's trees. And I said,
Mama goes to the fantasy trees. I've never been.
I've not been in several years, but I used to go. And I love them. They're just decorated, beautiful. And so I said, this is Mama's fantasy of trees this year.
It's beautiful. She's got trees. She does little stuff different every year, but I think this year every tree is different.
I'll accept yours.
I'll accept the one she calls mine, which the reason she calls that my tree for two reasons. It was because that was the only tree I had at my house. And it's in the sunroom where I sit mostly. Mama sits in the living room, and I sit out in the sunroom. That's where we light when we light.
Now we sit out on the porch a lot.
And now we're out on the back porch all the time. Because it's peaceful. There's no TV.
And we get to see the back porch.
We'll show you the back porch when we show you the trees. The back porch has been a long time coming, and it is enclosed. It's a sunroom porch, so it's all enclosed, so it's all good year round. We heat with the fireplace in the winter, and then we have an air conditioning unit dedicated to that room for the summer, and it keeps it cold. It did this year when they was working out there even. So that back porch is in lieu of about 5 years vacations. We've not done vacations. Mama has.
I'm not giving up mine.
I have. So money I set back for vacation, which I have a vacation little thing, like a Christmas club, it's vacation club, and I have been saving that money. And I thought, I want to do something big, because somebody said, and it was just one of those things that happened across years ago, said, you can go on a vacation and have a beautiful location destination for a week. Or you can accumulate that money and create vacation locations in your home that you can enjoy every day.
Year round.
So I've been doing that for several years. Occasionally I'll go somewhere. Right now, the only place I'd really be interested in going is New England in the fall. I'd still like to do that. Love to go on a cruise sometime to Alaska. But that's about it. I've been most everywhere else that I care about. I wouldn't care to go to Yellowstone Park at some point in my life, but it would be more of a just to say I've been there kind of thing. Mount Rushmore, I've never been there. I've not done a lot of the northern United States. Mama's been.
Seen the Crazy Horse statue.
Yeah, I wouldn't care to see that. But I used to travel a lot more. But then 9/11 came. But we traveled after that quite a bit. But 9/11 came, and then other things have come along. I'm glad that stopped. And I just don't like to travel as much. Just don't care as much for it. But as far as, I tell people jokingly, but it's almost the truth. I used to travel to the cable, come up with the Discovery, or to the Travel Channel, and now I can sit in my chair and travel anywhere I want to in the world. I like that.
Tell me what you said if you had kids, what you would do.
It's not necessary to go into that, Mama.
You just tell them they'd been there after watching it on the Travel Show.
Well, I just said, and I'm not, this is no judgment. I just said parents use a lot of time, energy, and money. Let's see.
They come out on my hand. See if those are tender. They look like it.
They are as tender as your eyeball, Mama.
Well,
And that's what we're looking for. Have you ever baked potatoes so good and so easy? I said parents spend a lot of time and energy and money on taking their kids places just so they can have the experience. I said I'd be tempted as a parent if I had children, especially small children. You know, get those videos of Disney World and prop them up in front of the TV, give them a good bowl of popcorn. I would say, make a memory. Here we go. And then when they got over, I said, you remember that time at Disney World? And they said, yeah, I remember that. I know, I'm just joking. It was a joke. But you can do good on there watching the Travel Channel.
This is the ham.
Oh, goodness. It's wonderful. And I'll have to say, I've been to New England into Alaska on the Travel Channel, and I enjoyed it. And it was very low stress. I've seen it, I just ain't been there. How's that sound? Y'all need to go to... Have I froze up ever since then? Sorry. I wish there was a way for me to watch them from the TV. You're talking about us, Linda? Disney World. Oh, Nancy don't care for it.
Disney World.
Looks delicious. It is, I'm sure. We love Disneyland, Disney World. We've been to Disney World. We used to go when I was in the school system. We'd have weeks off. Mom would be off. My aunt would be off. She worked in the school system. My friends would be off, and we'd just get a big bunch, and we'd go to Disney World the day after Christmas, come back the day before New Year's, spend that whole week in a little spring resort area. Not a fancy hotel, it was just spring in Disney World. We'd get a hotel in that little city, Kissimmee, I guess, right close. Anyhow, we'd get a little a room at a Ramada or something. What was it called?
I can't think of it.
I can't either.
Yeah.
And then we'd drive you could drive into Disney World every day, and we'd get the hoppers and the passes and all that. So we'd spend the week at Disney World, and it would always book up and be closed and everything else. But we did that, didn't we, Mom?
Oh yeah, every year for several years.
Yeah, and I don't know how they had the strength.
Epcot Center and all of that.
I wish I had the strength now that I had then and not do that. All right, Mom. We're simple tonight, folks. Don't forget, Mom and I do different things. Like, you know, we're just having sweet potatoes and ham tonight. We're not having anything to go with it. So,
Oh, that's enough.
keeping it simple. And no bread. We did bread last night. We had grilled cheese. So we ain't done
Yeah,
it
2
tonight.
slices.
2 slices, so we're overdue. We can't have none today. And but these are tender as your eyeball. These are so good. How many was it? 9 minutes?
Yeah.
9 minutes that
You
huge
showed
baked
me
potatoes
for a
do.
look when you said I was busy at butter.
9 minutes for the huge. And Mama's gonna get some ham. Look at those potatoes. Whoo, they're gonna need butter.
Here's your butter. You can
Just
put
give me
it-
a slice of ham.
Oh, let me get a knife.
Mama, what are you drinking? You reckon Sprite, of course.
I don't want to drip that everywhere.
That'll be beautiful. Thank you. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Oh,
this-
went right through my foot.
It didn't go through your foot.
It would have, but I had a shoe on, thank goodness. A little bit of butter. I'm just going to gently introduce this butter to each piece of this, and I may put it back. instead of using it all. See, just a gentle introduction for each piece. I like to bake them this way, especially sweet potatoes. You get all the butter you want, Mama?
Yeah.
That's enough brown sugar.
I gotta put a little bit on all of it.
You put a little bit on all of it. Ooh, mercy. I'm going to put a little bit on mine, but not too much.
That's the reason I want sweet potato to get butter and brown sugar.
Yeah, the sweet potato is just an excuse, isn't it, Mom?
Oh, yeah. But I like sweet potatoes. I like sweet potato fries. I like baked and fried and every bit way.
Any way you can get them.
That's right.
Let's bless this. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this wonderful meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it. And dear Lord, we just ask you to watch over us, lead, guide, and direct us. Nourish our body with this meal, dear Lord. Be with our friends as we gather here. And be with each every prayer request, dear Lord, every need, every loss, dear Lord. We know that you can dry the tears and answer the questions, dear Lord. And dear Lord, we just pray that you'll be with our country, be with our nation, be with our world, dear Lord, and everything that they do. In your name we pray.
Amen.
Amen. All right, Mama, let's try this beautiful sweet tater.
Oh, boy. As much as that made, I'm glad you just fixed one.
These taste as good as any sweet tater ever had.
Yeah.
That's delicious. Delicious.
I reckon so.
Now, looking at the ham, we put a lot of that on there, but most of it doesn't stay. It's not like you're eating every bit of that. It just gives it a glaze, and because it cooks in it, it makes it nice and flavorful. Most of the glaze will be thrown away. So most of that sugar and all that will just be to flavor, and it glossens it up, makes it taste good. So it's not like you're sitting eating a bowl full of sugar and jelly. So, and when you put it on top of it, the whole ham, it just drips over the sides. Makes it delicious too. Mama, that tastes like Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
I have my doubts about the blackberry, but I think I like it better than the grape.
I used to put blackberry on it all the time, and I made a lot of blackberry.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pick berries and...
Well, this tastes great. Miss Pam and Joe, thank you for sending us this ham. Y'all shouldn't have, but it sure is good. Y'all just too kind. Too kind indeed. Mmm.
This makes me want gravy and biscuits and fried sweet potatoes.
But now when we have gravy and biscuits and fried sweet potatoes, we don't put ham, we don't put brown sugar or butter on them.
I put butter in them when I fry them.
Butter, but we don't do this.
No.
We fry them and then eat them.
Oh, that oven's a popping.
It's cooling down. You worked hard.
That's the way I do. My bones pop and crack when I do that.
Mm. I know that I got a calendar and I know Christmas is coming next week, but I can't get my brain wrapped around it securely. It's like Christmas is next week, and then the next thing I know, like today, somebody said something about we're off next Friday, and I said, what for? I said, we're off, we just got a 4-day week. Yeah, we're off Friday.
Well, I want you off it tomorrow. That way you can help me get ready more.
Oh, Mama. I don't think I could handle being off with you 2 days in a row. Well, Saturday and Sunday I manage, but Friday all day working, Saturday all day working.
Make you good. Make you working makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise.
I'm working, just not for you. You're hard to work for.
Oh, I'm not hard to work for.
You used to be harder.
I used to could hold out better than what I do.
Used to, you'd get up at daybreak and you would work and you'd beg for food at 12 and she'd say, as soon as we get this finished, we'll go eat. And you're like, Mama, it's 12 o'clock. Well, if we stop, we won't get back on it, so you just keep on. And we'd spend a week
No,
out
it
there.
wasn't that the truth though. You and your daddy both.
Who knows? I never had anything to compare it to.
Oh, you stopped. You wouldn't go back. You wouldn't.
And we'd spend a week in the yard every evening, draping bushes with lights and running cords. And
That's when I used to do a whole lot. It looks so bad this year. I've not fixed nothing out.
it don't look bad.
Well, it's had lumber and piles and stuff in it.
Yeah, it's had a little bit of lumber. A few sawhorses.
Didn't look good to decorate.
I was ready to turn them sawhorses sideways and turn them into trees.
I hadn't thought of that. I could have painted them and got some sticks off of trees, limbs, for their antlers stuck on them.
Oh, you're talking about deer.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about just turning them sideways and use them as trees.
No, I just turned them up, make deers out of them.
Then how would they use them the next day to do their job?
I wouldn't worry about that.
Don't mess with my
I
deer.
got some deers down there in that building. If I can get them, if they ain't run it.
What are they?
You know them at John Mooney?
Are they big white ones?
No, they're little brown ones. Slide into it. The legs slide up on the body. You remember them? Sure they do.
Yeah, I remember 'em. I remember your deer.
Mm-hmm.
They were brown, weren't they?
Or varnished, whatever you want to call them.
Wood colored. Mom, you got anything you want to add tonight? Does anybody got anything questions?
See what they're saying.
That's what I did last night with green beans, pickled eggs and beets. And sounds good. Hello from Jacksonville, Florida. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Betty. Hey, from Sneedville, Tennessee. Hey, Teresa. Cindy Lou says, yummy. Hello from Massachusetts, Aunt Moore. How are you? Anybody got any questions about what we're eating? Those sweet potatoes look yummy. Barbara, these are just as simple as you can get. They were washed, sliced thick, put in the stack cooker. It's a Tupperware product. We showed it to you. And it was in there 9 minutes, and we took it out. Put a little butter on it, not a lot, and a little bit of brown sugar. Not a lot on mine. Mama did a little extra. And that's it. And they're delicious. Just natural sweet potatoes. And this ham was the spiral sliced already. I just sliced some off the end. Put it in the pan. We put a little bit of blackberry jelly, a little brown sugar, and a little maple syrup, and a squirt of mustard. Stirred all that up. Coated it good. And it was thick on there, but it all melted away. Left a nice glaze on it. And it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. It's like a little preview of Christmas. Because this is kind of what we would have. Except these would probably be in a casserole that had marshmallows on them. Are y'all marshmallows? Or are y'all pecan people?
I think Bernice is fixing sweet potatoes. Hers will have a pecan topping.
Mm-hmm.
I believe she's fixing. Well, I can't hold on to my fork.
Well, no, you're trying your best to stab in the foot. She tried to slice my hand open the other day.
Oh, didn't even bleed.
What do y'all, when you take a knife and you go,
It didn't even bleed. That don't count as a cut. If you don't bring the blood, it ain't a cut.
I said, you tried.
Oh,
She tried twice the week before to bring me with a hot skillet. Hot pan.
You're such a mistreated child. Exactly.
Mama, I'm not skewing the evidence. I'm simply stating the facts. And you threw a fork to my foot tonight.
All accidental.
Mm.
I can prove it.
She keeps trying over and over. You try to stay off a ladder, and that's what you get.
I would. I would have done it a long time ago if I was going to do it.
Okay, I think that makes me feel better.
It should. Mm-hmm.
All right, friends. Hey, John and Mama, I just got on from cool California. Ginger, how cool are y'all? Hello, John and Mama. Hope y'all had a great day. We did. Greg, it's been a great day. You two are so sweet. Oh, Susan, thank you for saying so, but one of us is sweeter than the other one sometimes.
He's talking about me. I am sweeter than he is.
I guess you are, Mama. Hey, Mama, what is a flood?
What? Overflowing water.
What's a flood?
A flood?
Susan West Ross says, "What? Hey, Mama, what is a flood? A river that's too big for its britches." That's funny.
I really like that.
Rhonda says, "Mama is so funny today." It does seem to give her a charge, Rhonda, when she tries to stab me with a fork.
Don't do
She was real tickled when she tried to slice my hand the other day. She laughed all the way from the front door into here. Oh, I didn't mean to do it, she said. I said, Mama, when you quit laughing, I'll let you look at my hand.
Didn't plead.
No.
Well, I know it wasn't.
Did you stab me with a knife?
No. I was using a knife and you waved your hand just as I moved the knife.
You was using a knife on a box to open it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll replay it for you.
I know you.
You say to me, I can't get this up and see what you can do. I reached like this, thank goodness it's overhanded, I guess, to grab the box, just as she told me to. And the next thing I know, she undercuts and comes up under me with a knife. And I said, Mama, did I hit you with it? I said, yeah. Yeah, you pretty much sliced my hand. What do you do? Did I cut you? I said, not hardly cut. Well, it didn't cut. It wasn't a cut. You can't breathe and bleed. And laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed.
I was always told that. You'd say, oh, that's...
How long did you laugh?
What? Over that? Oh, a second.
And y'all watched her try to brand me. Me holding it and her lay the kiddo on my hand.
Oh, I did not lay it on your hand.
Oh, Mama.
You just about got it, though.
Mama, they seen it. They seen that thing.
You can't convince me of that stuff. I'm not guilty of that.
It's not you I have to convince, it's the judge.
Judge, look at me.
It's hopeless. I've done lost the case. Oh, Lordy.
I said, well, you think I'd actually hurt my baby?
My baby. Janie, we love y'all too. We really do. And we look forward to visiting with y'all every night. Mama got her sassy pants on today.
I've worked all day today.
Joanna, she keeps them out. When y'all see her quiet, it's because she's cooking, and she don't talk when she's doing anything. And don't even try to get anything out of her that makes any sense. She stretches a sentence on forever when she's busy.
I can't concentrate on what I'm doing.
And then she'll say what she said over like 3 times. And I'm like, Mama, focus. What are you trying to tell me?
It's hard sometimes.
And then it's hard too when she starts right in the middle of her thought. And I
Well,
thought,
it's just because my mind is so full of information, because I'm so old,
yeah.
that it works faster than my mouth, if you believe that.
But when you start out saying something like, and she said he went to the doctor and they didn't say a word. She who?
But
Who
in
he?
my mind, I already know what it was.
Who he is? I told you. No, Mama, you just started that sentence. You and your inside people were talking about it, and then you just asked me the question.
That's what it is. When you get real old, you'll get smart.
I'm already doing it.
I can't eat them hulls, or I don't want to. I don't know why.
There's some vitamins in there, and you recognize it, and you're like, you reject
I
vitamins.
don't eat potato hulls when I bake them either.
You rejected the goodness
Well,
of it.
I got ham. Now they ham.
It's another hull.
Quit laughing at me over eating.
I just wonder how funny it is that you reject all things wholesome and good and full of vitamins.
I just don't eat them hulls.
Nothing green.
I do eat green. I eat peas.
No, you don't. Yeah, you'll eat peas and green beans, but like
And
lettuce.
I eat broccoli. I don't. My stomach don't like lettuce. I eat
What's wrong
lettuce.
with the potato peel?
I just never. I'll eat sometimes on fried potatoes, not much. But baked potatoes, I never have eat the peels. And to me, this is a baked sweet potato, and I ain't eating the peel either.
No extra vitamins for her.
No, they seeped into the potato.
That's the same logic with stepping on the bottom step of a stepladder is not being on the ladder.
Well, it's not that high. It's a little bitty.
But you're still on the ladder.
Huh?
You're on the bottom step of the stepladder.
It's not that high.
Well, if you count there's only 2 steps on it.
Well, really, it's not a step ladder. It's a step stool, and step stools are not that much. Step ladder's a little higher, but a step.
But if it has 2 steps
Mm-hmm.
and you're on one, you're halfway up the ladder.
Oh no, that next step's high. I'm gonna have to make.
I told her this morning when I left, no ladders.
And I said, not much.
Did you do a ladder today?
A little, not much. Just like I said. Well, I didn't finish the top of the tree. I didn't get up on that second.
Mama, I went and looked at that tree. You're guilty because you 5 foot and you've decorated 6 feet up, and she didn't do the top. How about that much? Now, if she had not been on the stepladder, there should have been at least that much of it not decorated because she can't reach it. She said, go in there and decorate the top of that tree. They ain't that much not decorated.
I know that if I'd finish it, I'd have to listen to you fuss.
So you thought that would be enough to convince me you hadn't been on
It's
the ladder?
more than that. It's 6 or 8 inches. But I did get on the ladder.
But it's a 7 foot tree.
Well, I did get
Then
on.
you're 5 foot. There's no way you could have reached it if you hadn't been on the ladder.
Hey, I got length.
You think that's weird?
With this arm, I can't get this one up. And I tiptoed.
What?
Tiptoed.
No, you used the ladder. You was on that ladder.
A little.
So we know she's on the second step because she don't count the first one as any.
You better get off.
Okay. We're going to say good night. Say good night, Mom, before you get in
Good
trouble.
night, Mama. God bless you all.
Y'all have a blessed night. Come back and see us tomorrow. Who knows? We
I'll
might
be
even cook
good.
some more.
I'll be good tomorrow.
She won't be good
I
tomorrow.
won't be here probably.
You won't be here. Oh, tomorrow night? You out partying tomorrow night?
Mm-hmm.
She stayed out till 9 o'clock last week. I'll just tell you what kind of life she's living. I'm thinking I'm going to talk to the preacher because I don't know what any little 75-year-old woman can be doing out at 9 o'clock in the winter when it's dark at 5. That's a lot of dark time for her.
Oh, how's the preacher going to know?
I'm going to tell on you.
Well, it don't matter.
Well, so she's hanging out to all hours of the night and I don't even know where she's at.
I'm grown. I can do it.
We're gone. See y'all tomorrow night, Lord willing.
Bye-bye.
You have a blessed night.
Bye-bye.